what's your reaction to Pacers beating the Bucks on that football-style ATL play? You like that play, King?
Fuck yeah. I lost in the Western Conference Finals because we trying to zip Melo up. Twice. They worked on the shit 2 years ago. They knew. So this is the shit I mean right there. Absolutely. Good job, fucking. Yes. Great coaching. Yes. I'm with it. Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
That was
2 thumbs up.
And
Absolutely.
the Bucks,
I'm with it.
Where's the scouting report?
Yeah, they about to run this.
Right, the lineup obviously is extremely unique.
Because it's a
They're
trick
all
play,
back there.
you don't really, that's the second time they've ran it. So that's not
It's in the game situation though, so you know it though.
So that's what I'm saying. Like this has to be
They know
a play that you know that they're going to run.
Well, everyone goes now.
Listen,
Because all they did was just go all the way down and somebody just comes straight
where
directly across.
Giannis was hiding at, you know they knew the play. From there, it's just
execute.
Wait, did you say I was supposed to go this way, or is he gonna go this way? At that point, you don't know where your man is going. Your man.
So therefore,
you're just playing.
And they were up 3 though, right?
Up 3. That's why I don't even know why.
If you know where that corner shot.
Play a song. That's all. They're expecting you to play man.
Yeah.
Change the game plan.
And make him call a timeout.
Go zone. Make him.
Yeah, do something. You know that ball.
You see how simple I just came up with that right now? I'm sitting on the couch here. You see how simple I just came up with that? Out of a timeout, right? They're drawing up a play versus man.
Go zone.
As soon as you see them go back
The game on the line.
We're up 3.
We're up 3.
Exactly.
If they hit a 3, okay.
Make them catch the ball out here in front of you.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody catch the ball. Line up across the fucking 3-point line.
Angle your bodies. He can't even make that pass.
Make them throw it over.
Overthrow. Why people put somebody on the ball? Let's start the fuck there. You ain't need nobody on the ball.
They got Brook Lopez on the ball.
Huh?
They got Brook Lopez.
For what? Make him stand right in the motherfucker.
I don't know.
Clogs, whoever come around, why is he on the floor? Why is he on the floor? You need speed, length. Put Giannis in that situation, make him turn. Whoever flash first, Giannis, you fucking take it. Let's try that one. Let's go boxing 1. Who's the best shooter out here? Let's try something different than this everybody think the same way shit.
Play man every time.
I remember I asked Eddie.
My bad.
Eddie,
I don't coach these kids, my bad.
We was doing a play, the zipper up, Allen Iverson. Like it's coming up, caught it. And I said, why do we do this play? And I said, it makes no sense for how it happened. That is actually, it's 3 seconds left. I'm coming up away from the rim. I get the ball, and then now I got to turn my body back to the rim and then take off. This is only meant for a certain type of guy. A TJ Ford type of player. It's meant for small comeback people who can just go.
Allen Iverson.
Right? Allen Iverson. So I said, I want to, I'm going for it, he's going for it, then I got to turn, and my hips don't work like that. I want to come downhill. So why can't I start at the half court
and run,
and then run? So now I'm on the move 3 seconds. Like me zippering up, you're forcing me to shoot a jump shot with 3 seconds left. I got to turn, 2. Well, I can't get to the rim. If I'm coming downhill, I have that option to get to the rim.
Right.
Then we start switching all our plays, me coming downhill.
So, unfortunate, there was a photo of the shot, Haliburton hitting the shot. You see Darvin Ham on the Bucks sideline, hands in his pockets. Lakers fans had a field day with that. After the game, Doc Rivers was asked about this play. He said, we just lost him, that's on us. I told our staff, we got to have our guys prepare better for that now.
Yeah, well,
exactly.
We were off the bodies, we were in trouble before the play started. Also, Doc challenged the call. Bucks lost their final timeout, which they could have used to advance the ball on the Haliburton made free throw.
They lost
Wait, hold on, we had a timeout?
They challenged that call?
Challenged
the foul.
Challenged the Giannis foul.
It didn't happen in front of their bench.
Yeah.
And you didn't need that. You were only down.
Yeah, it looked like.
Hold on. Down 1 point.
See, this is.
Hold on. It looked like a.
You would have been down 1 point anyway.
So
now
It
you're
happened in
I
front
don't
of
know
your
why
bench.
You knew it was a foul.
So he was challenged.
You saw the shit happen.
It's a foul.
It's a fucking
It was a foul, but even
He challenged it.
Lost their final timeout.
Making it a tie game.
Yep.
Because the free throw put it up.
1.
Yeah. It would have been a tie game.
It was going to be a tie game either way.
No.
I mean, he was going up 1 either way.
No,
No, they challenged the foul call.
It was, he got fouled.
It would have been tied or
don't
up
get
one.
fouled. If they
got
win, the
fouled.
foul is just a tie game.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
He got
yeah.
You don't need a
But
challenge.
now,
But don't you have time? Take your shoe off or some shit. Let's
He got fouled.
do one of these.
He got
It's in front of you.
tackled.
The guy in the back got the computer. We can see it.
He's in front of your bench.
Fired.
No, it's in front. Like
It's
you
in
said.
front of your
Yeah,
bench.
because then you lose your timeout.
But I mean, you probably can't see the angle. But you got the what's the name?
There's
Listen,
literally
I see
someone's
it.
job
If
to
I'm
do that.
on the bench, I see it. He's coming this way.
Yeah,
I'm looking at everything right here. Wow.
See, you're the coach. You're here, right? So if you're Doc, you're here, closer to the free.
The
how about-
person with the
so what about everybody
iPad.
else?
Some of them,
So
We-
like some
everybody else-
players.
they got 15 players on the
Exactly.
bench.
So
They
you
got 5 in uniform and 15 on the bench.
Somebody can say like, yo.
Nah, don't
Like,
do
but
that.
that's what I'm saying. So
Coach,
But no one ever
I'm
challenges-
gonna be like, yo, no, he fouled him. He fouled him.
did Giannis do something like this? Mm-hmm. He did.
I'll be like, no, Giannis, you fouled.
Yeah.
He fouled him.
diggity
I
fig.
know, but you got your best
That's
player
the
doing
problem.
this.
Nah,
Everybody got to
bro.
work harder, equipment manager as well. But win puts the Bucks and Pacers in a tie for fourth in the East. Both teams are 36 and 28. Bucks on the tiebreaker right now, so the Pacers are technically fifth. But Mr. B, Bucks and 6, Mr. Milwaukee. Who do you have more faith in to win a playoff series, Bucks or the Pacers?
Of course.
Bucks are leading the series 2-1 right now. They play again on Saturday.
Well, Giannis. I mean, long as 34 is healthy, we always have a chance. But I think Giannis and Dame only took 14 shots last night. So we definitely. I mean, I know it was a close game and we could have won, but they got to be. They got to be more aggressive, especially down this stretch of, last 17, 20 games. We're on a 3-game losing streak right now, so, can't be losing games like that.
Gil, you said you started 2025 with no Doc Rivers, hater, slander, clean slate. To quote you, who you got more faith in right now to win the series? Bucks and Pacers face off in that first round.
Bucks and Pacers face off.
I mean, they're 4-5 right now.
I'm going with the Bucks.
Obviously played each other.
We'll have
last-
Bobby back, right? By that time?
Huh?
Bobby will be back.
Bobby Portis will be
Yeah, it
back.
should be a little stronger. 'Cause I can tell you this, 20. I'm just being. No, I'm just saying. Like, I'm not saying you should do this. All I'm saying is, whatever you got busted for, you should have been on in these last 25 games because they're not coming back to test you. That's just an FYI.
He took tramadol. Thought
Yeah, I'm just
said it
saying.
was
I already
Toradol.
got busted for tramadol.
It's a painkiller. I don't think it
Yeah, I'm
improves your muscle
gonna be
mass.
taking the painkiller all the way until like the last 3 games because obviously you ain't coming back to my house because I'm not part of the NBA right now. So if a motherfucker come back looking like Rambo 2, let's just say, I'm looking the other way.
Rambo 2.
And I'm like, yeah, hey, Bobby, you got a little bit of rest, huh? Boy, you starring today. Lopez, sit your ass down. Or this tramadol run out. Just being honest, man.
So,
I'm like the Houston.
25
Is it
games.
Houston Oilers? What was that
a lot
baseball
of
team back in the day?
the Astros.
The Astros.
have to do-
I'm like the Astros in the 90s. I don't know what's going on in that locker room. They just hitting home runs like crazy. Wasn't that the team that was?
As you know, I'm only a Dodgers fan.
The Astros was back in the day. They was.
We don't support the Astros.
Damn.
You talking about the Oakland A's with the
Nah,
Bash brothers?
what team was? Huh?
The Oakland A's with the Bash
Nah,
brothers, Mark
in
McGuire,
the
Jose
80s?
Canseco? Yeah.
Mark McGuire and Jose Canseco?
No, then, but wasn't some with the Astros back? Like everybody came from there at first.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Not sure about
I do know that the Astros have an asterisk next to their World Series win for some
No, yeah, that's the thing. I'm.
janky maneuvering.
I don't know. We got to prepare, though.
So we asked the chat who's more likely to win a playoff series. 81% said the Milwaukee Bucks. Brand, I don't know if that gives you any comfort.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we should be able to get out the first round. It's that second round.
So let's talk a little bit about Tyrese Haliburton. Was Olympian this past summer.
Oh, second round would be.
Got an A on the group
Depends on
project.
If you're
Cat.
5,
It'd be cat.
it depends if you're 5 or 2. Right now, listen.
No,
if
no.
Doc is being smart, he's gonna want to sit in 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's.
To
We need
face
to
the
just
Cavs.
stay right
Huh?
there.
To face the Cavs in
Yeah,
the
I
second round.
want
of
to.
the-
Yes, I don't want to drop to 6. I don't want to go to 3. I want to be 4 or 5 because I got whoever 4 or 5 is, right?
Second round.
Right. That second round, I get the Cavs.
So we're
I
all
wanna-
still very much afraid of the Celtics.
Yes,
Okay.
because the
sure.
Celtics.
Lexi, does that make you happy?
You know why?
Okay.
Yes.
My 2 stars set out 2 other motherfuckers had 40 each. Yeah,
I'm a little nervous.
I'm just gonna put it on. I'm scared of a team like
then-
that.
That has
Then
4
another
guys
guy-
that could.
Then another guy just made 9 threes the other day.
Sam Hauser.
Sam Hauser made 9 threes the other day.
Yeah, that's the team that I'm not.
Shit
you
is
got-
ridiculous.
Huh? Yeah, you
It's
got
insane. I said teammates 40-40. Who did it? And I was like, oh.
Life is not fair sometimes. Let's talk a little Tyrese Haliburton was a member of the Olympic squad, got an A on the group project, as he pointed out. Did not necessarily do as much to deserve that A as other members on the team, but made history this weekend by becoming the first player ever to reach 500 assists before committing 100 turnovers in a single season, on pace to be just the second player in league history to finish the season with 800-plus assists and less than 150 turnovers. Muggsy Bogues, the only other player to accomplish this feat. Appreciate you the clutch points for the assist on this one, but Hallie averages clutch points, a fine website, fine group. They
Yeah, shout out Clutch Points.
put a nice tweet out there with this information that was repurposed.
Okay.
Got to show love to the sources. We state our sources here. No, I'm just kidding.
C, right? Not K.
No,
Clutch points.
no, not the purveyor of checks and fine gummy bears that we've come to know and love.
They can cut the check too.
Haliburton averaging 19 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, with just 1.7 turnovers per game this season. Does Tyrese Haliburton still belong in the conversation as one of the best point guards in the league?
From my definition of point guards, where what I grew up on, yes. I mean, there's still only a few of those guys left. That really is the point, the purity of what a point is.
Yeah, and just as a reminder, none of you put him in your top 5 point guards.
I
active point
mentioned
guards.
him.
Yeah, he mentioned it.
And you did mention him. I did draft him at the Dog Bowl. He did betray me by not playing in the game, so little disappointing.
Placement was.
I think Jakob
Jakob
Poeltl,
Poeltl.
and he ended up having the most fantasy points for me.
I just the traditional, like the ideal of the traditional point guard. Yes, he is up there. But it just has to be. I know it's point guard is point guard, but it's going to start getting murky, right? Like
It is murky.
like as a point guard, I still have Magic as the #1 point guard. Like that's the definition of a point guard. As a player, I have Curry in front of him as a basketball player for me, right? Even though Curry's in the point guard, but I don't have Curry as a point guard. I just have him as a guard, right? I just got to be fair to what those the Magic Johnsons, the Isaiah Thomas, the John Stocktons, the Mark Jacksons, right? The Rondos. Like you still got to keep the purity of those guys. And then there's just guys like a AI, guys like a Curry that they're small. That's the position they have to play, but I can't minimize their greatness. So like as pure points, as just a point guard, I have Magic, but I have Curry in front of him, if that kind of makes sense.
How many pure point guards in the NBA right now, you think?
Pure?
Yeah, that you.
Shit. Not many.
Lonzo Ball,
Chris Paul.
Yes.
Tyrese,
Chris
Yes.
Paul.
Chris Paul still. Garland's trying to hang in there.
How about the guy that's leading the league in assists?
Trey.
Trae Young, yeah. He's like, him, he's on that line because he can play either one. That's like James Harden this year. He's on the line
Yeah, I was
this
gonna ask
year.
you about
That's what I'm saying.
Like he's on the
James is
line.
playing like a.
That's what I said. He's on the line this year, but
So like now moving forward, like what are you like considering when you're talking about like point guards in the league? Because I think assist to turnover ratio is big, and then the eye test, obviously how people can control the game and the pace. I think that's something that doesn't get talked about a lot at all, right?
I want my point guard to think pass first.
Right.
Like that's who I want the ball in their hand. If I'm talking about a point guard, I want you to think pass first. Yeah. Like you think low assists. I don't mind you trying things if you see certain things at times, but I'm old school in that regard. Like I don't want my point guard to lead my team in shot attempts.
Or
That's not a point guard to me.
turnovers.
Right? That's a basketball player to me. He's not a point guard in my.
yeah.
What is the turnover number for like the elite point guards? Like what, 3 or less?
it's
2 or less.
Depends on how many
it
assists you
depends.
average.
No,
Yeah.
no, it depends.
Like
on,
if you averaging 11 assists a night, 3 is okay.
Yeah.
But if you averaging 6 a night, then
3 is.
3 is
That's-
fucking like.
Yeah, so like what's the
it depends on.
Break it even
It
down
also
there.
depends on your style of play.
Yeah, you
Right.
definitely broke even.
Yeah, you broke it. Yeah.
Like there's point guards that are just they're passers, right? And then there's creators, right? That guy who creates assists, he's gonna have a lot of turnovers.
Yeah,
Like
like
J.K.,
Trey,
like I feel like J.K.
Cade, James Harden, they're all averaging like almost 5.
5 turnovers.
Yeah, see, that's.
That's kind of a lot.
But see, that's
though.
that's
That's
too,
a lot.
That's
Even-
too much.
That's too
Cade,
many.
that's too much for Cade. Because most of his is gonna come in from getting in the lane and trying some shit, right? Like Westbrook could get his from
5 turnovers
like
is a lot.
more running
No matter how
motherfuckers
many
over.
assists you're averaging.
don't
That's
give
a
a
lot of assists.
But
That's a
like
lot
J
of
Kid,
turnovers.
I don't care about the turnovers because
'Cause he led the league in assists and-
he's trying to do some
Right.
shit out there.
Which is what Trae Young is on right now.
LaMelo,
5 turnovers. What? He averaged 9 assists.
his turnover ratio is gonna be who?
It's nasty.
No,
work.
I'm just saying, like, he averaged five-
Averaging five
Five
turnovers
turnovers
is
and averaging 9
nasty
assists.
work.
But that's
Yeah,
what I said, it
so
all
Cade
depends
is
on-
9.3 with 4.5 turnovers. Trey is
Nasty work.
11.5, 4.8, which I still think
That's
is a
high.
lot.
That's high.
Who else? James Harden, 8.7, 4.5.
But,
Oh, yeah.
but think about like Trae
That's
Young.
a lot.
Yeah.
He's when he coming in throwing that lob.
Yeah, I'm with you, but that's
you know what I mean.
It's high. 4.8 is high, but 4 point. Yeah, it's just for 4.5. You say? Yeah, that's
That's
high.
a
Like
lot.
Holly, the way he plays,
The fact that he
the
has
way
less
he
than 2,
plays, that's very impressive.
very
Not gonna lie, like Chris Paul,
Throwing the ball ahead.
yeah, we know you ain't gonna get a turnover. You
Yeah.
Hallie, 8.9
Here you go.
assists.
a fucker.
pick you up. I'm gonna hand it to you, pick you up, so you can put it in the basket.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
Ultimate assist
like
guy,
Luka,
right?
like Luka's passing,
He
like
got to put Jokic in there.
how he passes the ball. Same thing with Jokic. I'm pretty
Like-
sure he's up to 3-4.
Yeah,
Because
he
how he
averages
passes the ball.
3.3 turnovers.
Yeah, but he
He averaged 3.3.
Who?
But he don't.
Jokic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.3.
But 10.
See,
So I can deal with that.
I can deal with it. He's at 10, 11 a night, less than 3.5.
for a big.
10.5 with 3.4.
See, you can deal with that. The other dudes, yeah.
Hallie's at what, 1 point?
So 8.9 assists, 1.7 turnovers.
Who?
It ain't as high as like a John Stockton where he's got to assist these little assists, but how he moves up and down that court at a fast
Right.
pace, and you're only turning the ball over
Yeah.
one time. That is impressive.
That's impressive as shit. As a
It
big.
is.
Because you're
That's why I
like
was like, he
you're
gotta be in
flinging
this
that
conversation.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ah,
Yeah, he's
Yeah, the
throwing
way
shit
he
now.
plays.
like he's yeah.
He trying shit
Yeah,
out there.
that-
Like,
that's impressive.
He not
Like-
just
Yeah,
out here
doing
just.
he's definitely not safe basketball.
No.
He's definitely
He'll
not
be under the
playing that.
rim and
Swinging that shit
launch
where-
it
yeah.
to the
Like this ain't no
three-point
John
line.
Stockton come pick.
He'll throw motherfucking
Like what was Magic?
goddamn topping full court lobs and
Assist
shit.
turnover?
Like, here you go.
Yeah.
Like,
what
damn.
is Magic?
For his
I
career?
would assume he was at like 3.
Career?
I'm pulling it up right now.
Turnovers.
You know,
Because
you're a little shaky.
just the no look and all that shit that you know, I would just assume that he
A lot of
was.
that shit's half court.
Yeah.
Jokic just make it look sexy. Just make
For his
it look
career,
sexy.
I think
Just-
3.9, if I'm not mistaken, 3.9 turnovers per game.
But see, that's what I said. Just the style of play, it makes sense. Him,
Yeah.
J.K.
11.2 assists per game.
Now go look at
What about Steve
Stock
Nash?
Shit.
John Stockton's gonna be low. Him, yeah, he's gonna be low.
Steve Nash?
His shit.
Steve Nash is gonna be up.
Turnovers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, Holly, that.
Just be trying shit.
John Stockton,
He's gonna be. He probably has the best.
10.5 assists
Career.
and then let me give you turnovers.
1 point what?
Hold on one second.
Jesus. You taking care of that ball.
1.9. 1.7.
2.8.
2.8.
10.5 to 2.8.
Taking care of that ball.
Taking care of that ball.
Yep.
And that turnover might be off the foot. My bad. It's a my bad. It ain't.
Or maybe someone drop it.
So
They give it to you.
we asked the chat, should Halliburton be considered a top BG in the league right now? 55% say no. 45% disagree.
A top or
One,
the.
no, one of the
A
top.
top? Yeah, I mean, a top is like
What?
10, right? It's 32. The top
they use-
10.
30.
They used to the scoring guard. Yeah,
So the top 10, top third of the league as a PG.
Top third, yeah.
they used to
Yep.
the scoring guards.
All right, so let's move on to a situation that went down Monday night between the Grizzlies and the Suns. Grizzlies beat the Suns.